Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday, January 10th. Crystal here with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card is always for you. The second card is always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, a loved one, or even you. And the third card is something to remember or watch for. All right, so today's reading is interesting. All right. The card for you, my friend, is time. And time, I'm sorry if I influenced the reading. I feel this one. But many of you may also be feeling this one as well. Time says that we feel like there is a deadline approaching. Maybe you have a deadline approaching. I actually don't have one. My deadline is my 50th birthday. It is quickly approaching. I believe we are at 38 days now. And I will turn 50. So there, you hear this clock ticking. You have a clock ticking. There's something you told yourself that by this point, I'm going to achieve this. And that point is coming for you. And you're feeling disappointed that you haven't achieved what it is that you think you're supposed to achieve. Are you catching my drift here? You think. Okay, so the lesson with time is, unfortunately, this ticking isn't going to go away. So how do we proceed as we approach this deadline that we're pretty sure we're not going to meet? How do we proceed in the most positive way possible? Like, how do we just ignore that ticking? Ooh. How do we become Captain Hook and ignore the ticking of the alligator? How do we do that? I don't know. Okay, that also has some more proverbial to it once I look at it from that perspective. So yeah, we're going to move on to the message for someone else. Okay, the message for someone else today is fall. And please note, fall has a toll road. What fall says is when we're facing struggles, what's the lesson we're supposed to learn? I was just talking with my good friend Terry about this yesterday. When we're in a time of struggles, there's a lesson. And it's really important to try to learn that lesson so you don't have to go through that struggle again. And if you keep hitting the same struggle over and over, then you really need to pay attention because there really is a lesson in there that you're not learning. Okay? And if it's a struggle that you're going through with another person, like in a partnership, you can only work on your part of the struggle. You have to remember that they might also be having a struggle, and it's up to them to learn their lesson and work on their part, because you might continue to have that struggle as a pair if your partner doesn't learn it either. Ooh, okay, enough for couples therapy. All right, so fall. Oh my goodness. Okay. And last but not least is the remember or watch for. So today it's a remember. So the card today is Fool. It's the beginning of a new year. We're all trying new things, or many of us are attempting to try new things. There's weird energy going on. So a lot of us are having trouble with our New Year's resolution. Some of us are trying to get new things off the ground and launch new ventures. What Fool is here to remind you is, right now your inner dialogue is telling you that, oh my God, I don't know enough. I'm foolish. Why did I do this? This was silly. And the truth is, stop that inner dialogue. You're just feeling what Malcolm Gladwell says. You need 10,000 hours of practice in something to be an expert. That's a lot of hours. And if we've spent a lot of hours of our life doing one thing and we shift, even if it's, well, I didn't change the whole thing, I only added this, that's still different. And while it might not take 10,000 hours to be the expert because you already had like 30 million hours in the other thing, it's still going to take more than just 8 hours or I can't even do the math of a month's worth of 24-hour days. 7,200, like that's a lot of hours in a day. So in a month, like even more than that. Like that's if you were doing it every single hour of the day for a month and not sleeping. Okay. So it takes time. You have to practice. You have to just work with it and be patient with yourself. My favorite part about this card is that it's a seedling. It's a seedling. It's just a little baby. It's just getting started. Okay. So don't step on that little seedling and squash it before it really gets started. Because, friend, you really do have what it takes. You just need a little more practice. Okay, so what a great Tuesday, really reflective reading. Like, gosh, these cards can be taken in depth in so many directions, but I'm going to keep it short. So remember, go out there in kindness, do nice things for other people, look for those moments of joy in your life. It's all about perspective, as my friend reminded me from Gabby Bernstein. It's just all about perspective. And can I give you a little hint? If you slow down, I've really been practicing my allow. If you slow down and you allow more, you actually have the ability to see the moments of joy because you're not crazy spinning. You just have time to take in each one and enjoy each one. It's so amazing. Okay, so have a great Tuesday. See you tomorrow. Love you.